Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this spread. As soon as I put it down, I was like, whoa, you looking like a major player. When it comes to money, when it comes to power, because that is one of your oracle cards. When it comes to power, wielding power. This is what this reading is about. It's about you wielding power, okay? And the funny thing is that some of you may feel like I'm not wielding so much power right now, and it is because you are doing it in waves. The power you receive may not all come into manifestation really quick, because I think we feel like we don't have power unless we have the materials to prove it. And that's not how it always works, okay? And I have a feeling that you have such an impact that it's better that this amount of power, okay, is sort of, gradually laid down onto you. It's a lot of power. Yeah, I mean, literally, your very first row. Here, let's get into this. I'm using the African Tarot, and for your Oracle cards, I have the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, okay? All right, so for your first row, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright, the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Wands in the upright, okay? Your very first three cards are the power players. Okay, the power players, the money makers, the movers and the shakers. Okay, all of this. These are your people who run more than one company. Someone who's a master at their skill. Someone who could be working from home, raising children, but at the same time a boss, a significant money maker, right? So that's the energy that's here. All of the bosses are here, right? But we got some reversal energy, and then we have this Five of Wands energy. Now, the one thing that sticks out to me the most is the King of Pentacles, because that is the positive energy that is supporting you. Not so much the other two cards. So let's see. We got this King of Pentacles. What I did notice in all of these cards is vegetation, which we're talking about growth, right? Even here. Okay, we got growth behind the Emperor. We have growth with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, even in your second row, the Nine of Pentacles is there, and we also have growth, which gives me this gradual feel of the power being on you, you manifesting and coming, not into fruition, it could be, but ripening yourself, okay? The King of Pentacles is a master at their craft, okay? Man or woman, but the king is a master at his craft. He didn't gain this masterfulness overnight, and he didn't gain it in a few days or a couple months. The King of Pentacles is about seasons, right? So every season of your life was a way for you to grow. Even the personal things that happened in your life were to teach you how to wield power, okay? Even the people you come across that seem to have more power than you are teachers on how to wield power. You were able to see or experience either powerlessness or someone wielding power in the wrong way in order to show you the right way to wield power, to show you what it feels like, how it feels to be dominated or to feel powerless, because there are others out there feeling this way. The difference between you and some other people is that you have the opportunity to wield a lot of power in order to change other people's lives for in a healthy way, in a more healthy, beneficial, less selfish way. The thing is that when we get struck with a lot of power and we haven't worked out our ego stuff, we can sometimes turn into the same monsters that we dislike, okay, that are mishandling power, okay? And that's why I'm seeing this gradualness. The thing that I want to tell you is, no matter what your station is in life, you wield a lot of power. And I think you know it. You just haven't had it's not being expressed the way you think it should be. Well, if I'm so powerful, why am I dealing with this? Or why is my money like this or like that? Don't worry. With the Emperor, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, that's going to change. But you have to sort of go through your lessons. One thing that I was really feeling that came to me was legacy, one-hit wonder, 15 minutes of fame. What do you want to be? You know, because one of your oracle cards, here I'll tell you your oracle cards. You have power, blessings, and patience. Okay? All right? Power, blessings, and patience. So you're definitely going to be blessed. And look, more vegetation, right? Some of you guys probably need to eat more vegetables. You need to have a more balanced diet. But what do you want to be? Like, so for the one-hit wonder, okay? We know those songs that have lasted a lifetime, that you hear in every movie, every show. They always keep that song. But the person who created that song is trapped in that song, okay? Do you want your power to trap you in being seen in one way? Do you want to be stuck, pigeonholed, or boxed in as being one thing, right? Because that's what could happen if we are trying to rush or move too fast. We may box ourselves into a certain thing because we were looking for fame, fast attention, fast money, right? The other thing was the 15 minutes of fame, which is less than being a one-hit wonder. 15 minutes of fame is really quick. So we did something super, super fast in order to get attention or whatever the case may be. We know our 15 minutes of fame people only have 15 minutes of fame and then they drop off, okay? Where people don't take you as serious. You were just some excitement for the moment, right? Do you want to be excitement for the moment, or do you want to be the third thing, which is a person who holds a legacy, right? Now, that takes diversification. That takes time, and it takes building and effort. Some of the things that have lasted a lifetime have many diversified things underneath its umbrella, okay? Some things have made a big statement as to who they are and what they stand for, and then at the same time have things underneath that umbrella. Like if we talk about any of let's say like beer or drinking products, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, it's like, yeah, we have these staples that have been around for a long time, but then you find out, oh, they own this and that and own this company and that company. That's where the diversification comes from, right? And they stay around longer. So even if for whatever reason, the big name that they came out with somehow fails to move society to buy into it anymore, well, society is bought into every other thing that person has made. That's from being smart. That's from learning how to pivot, be flexible, and, just always moving and changing. That is what you're learning, and that is why you're not being hit with all this power so quickly. You're really learning and picking up. You're learning a lot. Even when you're dealing with family and friends and just even setbacks, you're always learning something. Okay? Don't let life rush you and turn you into a 15 minutes of fame person or a boxed in one-hit wonder person. You want staying power, because that's how I feel with these three cards. These people, the King, Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, don't work hard for nothing. They don't work hard for nothing. They don't become masters for nothing. They're not willing to put in time like that just to say like, okay, yeah, here I am and now I'm gone. No. Why work that hard? Doesn't make any sense. The Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles are in the upright together. Okay, so on a positive note, this is talking about, like what I was saying, creativity, thinking out of the box, whether that is with the one thing you have or creating something totally new or different. Okay, that is what you need to be having in your mind. I need to think out of the box. I need to diversify. Okay. Second row, we have the Judgment in reverse, Two of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Queen of Swords in the upright. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles are the cards that are supporting you right now. Wisdom will support your spiritual and material growth. Wisdom, being smart, cutting out the other thing. You see, we're seeing all of this vegetation with the King, Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. And then it's Nine of Pentacles. What it's saying, man, I got all these cards out of order. Give me a second. What it's saying is cut out the weeds. All of this cultivation, this gardening is to keep building beautiful things. Now, we know every once in a while in a very beautiful garden, we have little issues. Little critters come in, we get weeds and things like that. And you got to go out there and always tend to your garden. Now, remember, your garden is your mind. Okay, so one, don't think negative things about yourself, or if you do, tend to that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, your last row is like that. It's all the weeds in your last row. I'll get to it. It's a lot of weeds. But it's negative thinking, people who are negative. I'm seeing old things come back up, you know, like a reoccurring weed that just is a persistent weed, okay? That we need to put some chemical on that. All right, and make sure it don't come back. But what was I gonna say? It's the garden of your mind. It's that creativity, right? What seeds, you're always gonna be planting new seeds within your garden. Now, like I said, it's the wisdom that is supporting you here. What am I cutting away? What decisions am I making based off my experiences? Because here, this is it. With this Judgment and Two of Cups, this could be saying something or someone coming back that that you don't necessarily need. It's a block. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, this will impede your growth, your spiritual growth, your material growth. Two of Cups could either be a job or a person or a friendship. The issue we're having here is that some of you are giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Like you're remembering your past better than what it really was for whatever reason. I don't know what could be causing you to do that, whether this person is trying to make it is making a good case, which I don't see because, hold on, where's my deck? I don't see like any magician energy here. Well, yeah, actually here, the Ace of Swords in reverse is manipulation, okay? So, and then we have the Hierophant at the top of the deck, all right? A lot of control here, okay? Whether it be traditional ideas or someone being in a position where you used to listen to them, especially with these emperors and King and Queen of Pentacles, there's an elevated status. Somebody knows something or has a sense of status that maybe you used to listen to and you don't listen to anymore. But at the same time, what I'm trying to tell you is that you could be remembering your experience with them in a brighter way when you shouldn't, which this is that Seven of Cups energy in the bottom of the row, sort of that delusional fantasy thinking. The thing, guys, I've seen it so many times. I've read enough people to know when sometimes I'm seeing, actually, I see it right now, negative twin flame relationships, King and Queen of Pentacles, Queen is in reverse. And people will give props to the person for showing me this or showing me that or supporting me in this way, but like glossing over all of the stuff that they're going through with them now. Glossing over that in between the compliments or the support, they have done things that were counterintuitive or counterproductive, to that person, somehow limiting that person. lying, stressing out that person. So I'm like, so yeah, the only thing that you're saying good about them is something from the past. It's not in the current situation, not even in the near past, like the recent past, okay? You can't say anything good about them. You're talking about something very early on. The good thing about this is, for some of you, if you're not falling back into the pattern, it's saying when this person comes back around, Judgment, King of Pentacles over Judgment, is that you guys will have the opportunity to actually walk away from this, but with no hard feelings, okay? So you might want to treat it like that. If you feel an energy of a twin coming back and you notice that, yeah, maybe I don't look at things as negatively as I should, but I do know my life has been better off without that person, then you can have an amicable sort of split and just walk away. There's no need to resurface this relationship again. The other reason why this is really important about noticing who comes back into your life is that the same thing I was saying earlier about, oh man, it's the stages you go through while you're learning the willpower. So let's say you are somebody who knows I'm doing something important. I'm really working hard on an endeavor. I know it's going to make it, but I'm going through the road bumps of life. And you have times where you want to give up. It's those people who you allow back in that will convince you even more to slow down or to stop completely. Okay? 5 of Wands makes me feel like that. And I don't know if this person, I don't know their position. Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be a jealous energy. But I feel like you could be on your come up where maybe you got rid of somebody who was doing better than you because they were negative, or whatever the case may be. Could be a family member, could be anybody. But you're on your come up. You're working hard and you're going through some stuff and you're looking to share with somebody. And I'm gonna tell you, I've experienced this where, I'm having my own doubts or my own struggles, and I'm trying to express that to somebody, and you see the smirk on their face, the raising of the eyes and the smirk. You hear like you thought you were something. Look, you did this, you did that, yeah, there you go, believing in yourself. You should have listened to me, kind of thing. Or, you are saying this because you're looking for them to say something encouraging back, and they don't say anything encouraging back at all. It's just that kind of energy. Get rid of it. Get rid of that person. Stop talking to that person. Stop confiding and trusting them. That energy tells you they never supported you. They never supported you. And they're not going to support you as you go along. They don't want you to do well. They feel you are going to be successful. They know those mistakes. This is the other thing. I told you guys this the other day when I was talking about the lovers in reverse, going down that path and then coming across people who look like they could help you and they just won't help you. Those people have reached a certain, this energy, it's not just you. I don't know how to explain this because I do feel two successful energies, but it's as if one person does not talk about their hardships. They don't talk about how they made it through. Okay? They don't talk about the people that helped them. They just try to appear as if I was always doing it. I always did it. I always had it. Now I'm going to tell you something. Leadership falls on the just and unjust alike. There are bad leaders and good leaders. You being a leader, this leadership energy feels like lineage. Whether you are, whether you're the good person and you're dealing with a bad person who's a leader, it was on them and on you to be a leader. But this person I'm feeling, okay, or whether it could be a person or this energy could be saying you don't become like this. This person feels like they won't tell you the hardships. They just want to appear like I always had it together because I always knew I was going to be a leader. But every leader knows they went through some trials or tribulation to get where they are, right? When you start going through this and then they're acting like they don't know what you're talking about, they're not trying to relate to, but keep going. Yeah, I went through that too, but keep going. If they're not telling you that, it's because they just want you to stop. Because they know when you get to the point that you're supposed to, you're only going to go further and possibly further than them. So be careful. That's why I'm saying this Two of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse. What kind of relationship is this? What is it? Judgment is asking you to see things for what they really are, the reality of it. You know, we always try to give the people who do the worst shit the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, we're human and we make mistakes. Yeah, we are human and we make mistakes. But how many times you gonna make the same mistake? To me, on me, respond to me like this when I never respond to you like that. What kind of relationships are these? You gotta learn how to wield power without these people, without the weeds, because they will try to steal. Where is it? Five of Swords. They'll try to steal your power. Stealing power doesn't mean, oh, I'm siphoning money off you. It means I just want you to not feel powerful. I want to cut you down. That's stealing power. To not encourage you, to talk bad about you, to make you second guess yourself. I'm stealing your power. I'm trying to stop your confidence, because that's what the third row looks like. Star in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, loss of hope, confusion, theft, Nine of Cups, dissatisfaction. For what reason, I can't tell you. When I looked at this row, it's like, this looks like the weeds. This looks like something negative either in the mind or floating around. It's underneath the first two rows, like it's trying to stay hidden, okay? Whether that be in your mind or in another person's mind, trying to induce these kinds of feelings, confusion, a lack of hope, theft, personal dissatisfaction, all right? If it's in you, get it out of you, because I'm trying to tell you, you're very powerful. But if you know that this is another person hiding these intentions, you have to pull those weeds out of your garden, okay? Let's get into your oracle cards. All right, your first card is power, all right? Power, give me a second. Power, it says, this is your time. This is your time. This is the time to claim your power and step into your potential. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be without fear. You might feel uncertain, but do it anyway. Be courageous. Let the world hear your voice. Take a stand. Stand up for yourself and for others. Share your passion. Teach from the heart. Write, and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you are incredibly valiant, noble, and brave. After all, you are, okay? All right, you have power. And be courageous. One of the things I want to tell you guys is one thing that you could be learning now as this power is hitting you is that you need to respect everybody. Always be respectful. Honor your time, okay? Keep strong boundaries. You want to try to be above reproach, okay? And be fearless. Be fearless. Being above reproach is not being able to, so people don't nab you with stuff, with negative things, okay? Yeah, he does that. He or she is supposed to be a leader, but look, they do this kind of stuff and that stuff, and you know, they're disrespectful. You don't want people to be able to say nothing negative about you, okay? Just remember what you're doing and who you are. Another thing that came up, especially with this Emperor energy in the reverse, a challenge of that, the traps of the Emperor are greed, power, control, improper sexual relationships. So be careful or mindful of that. Like with this King and Queen Pentacles of energy in reverse, I don't know if you guys are having an affair with someone who is in a position of power or something like that, but that could be another thing that could be stealing your power. Having sexual relationships and being with someone who you admire or idolize only because you don't recognize that power within yourself, and you guys may be sharing some sort of unhealthy dynamic, okay? If that's the case. But be mindful that you are respectful, fearless, above reproach, that you and you know how to handle yourself in certain relationships, okay? Yeah, hold on, give me a sec, guys. All right, let's just get into your other oracle cards. Blessings. Blessings is your second card. Okay, give me one sec. Blessings, Holy Spring. Okay, it says immense blessings are emerging into your life from those in spirit. Angels, guides, and spirit guardians are watching over you. Angelic intervention is available to you. Be open to the voice of the divine. Messages are all around you. You are protected. You are safe. Have faith that your path is guided. Watch for signs that spiritual beings are present. Profound healing energy is flowing to you in wondrous ways. Refreshing, replenishing energy is filling your life. It's filling your life, okay? Blessings are coming down. You are protected. Don't be afraid. You have power. Now, patience. Patience, last card, okay? Give me 1 sec. Patience. Patience says, in dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Now, I know the power and patience cards can make you feel like there's a contradiction in the message. Like one is saying, be fearless, go ahead. One is saying, don't do anything. I'm gonna need you to use your intuition on this. But really for me, what it would be like if I was to look at something like that is, where in my life am I feeling impatient, where I'm feeling impulsive, ready to do something? If I'm feeling overly impulsive, then I know that that's where that message is telling me stop. Because even if it's your work, I would always say, don't be hasty putting out anything that's not ready. The King of Pentacles is already telling you to cultivate, study, become a master at something before you go and just do any old thing. So it could be like that. Just because something is telling you to be patient doesn't mean you don't get to work. Your courage could even be just working on it. Some of you guys could literally be like, I'm just afraid to get started doing the thing. Not that I'm even ready to put it out. I'm just afraid to even start looking at it, playing with it, right? And that's what I'm saying. For you, whatever it is, maybe you feel like I need to be a little bit better at it before I do it. Well, then you got to carve out the time in your day to be better at it for when it's time to actually put it out. That's what you got to break the fear of, that I'm going to be bad at a certain thing by the time it's, ready for me to showcase my ability. And you're not going to be. You just got to get over the fear. But this patience could be talking about relationships, because we got 2 of Cups in reverse. We got these twins in reverse. We got Judgment in reverse. So there's something of an impulsive nature that they're telling you to hold off on. Could be even a business relationship, since we got the King, Emperor, and Queen of Pentacles all here, right? So it's stuff like that, not the thing you are interested in doing. Because just because I'm not putting something out doesn't mean I'm not working on it, all right? So don't let those messages confuse you. Get to work, all right? And don't let all this confusion and stuff stop you. So that's the message that I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. If you would like a 30-minute recorded reading, go ahead and email me your name and date of birth. After you pay using PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, I will record your reading and email it back to you. Okay, the Patreon playlist is in the description box below. And that is what I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.